All right, good morning, everybody. We're going to go ahead and start with our toe lifts. So I'm going to just be very gentle today. I stepped off of a curb incorrectly yesterday and ended up landing on my knees. So my whole right leg, good, heels up, my whole right side just feels kind of off today, all the way from my feet all the way up to my heels. So I am just going to be really gentle on my body today. Knee lifts right here, so march and march. So I'm wearing my brace. It's really kind of my foot because I kind of rolled my ankle a little bit, but I don't feel like I sprained it. It's just not happy with me. All right, hamstring curls right here, kick and kick. So I'm just letting you know, I'm just going to be really nice to my body today. And I recommend that you do the same thing. So if you're ever having a day where you're feeling kind of off, just be nice to your body. Knees up right here, rotate, rotate. Good, 4, 3, 2. All right, hamstring curls, same thing. We're gonna reach our hand towards our opposite heel. It's just gonna be hard for me because I'm so used to how my body normally works. And today I don't think it's gonna work that way. 4, 3, slow deadlifts right here. So hinge it forwards, stand up nice and tall. So hinge, hinge, lift, lift, down and up. And remember, part of our warm-up is this is an assessment, right? This is seeing how is our body doing today. So my body, my right side is a little off. I'm a little stiff. All right, squat it down right here. Down, 2, up, 2. So down and up. So I'm not going as deep as I normally would. I'm just taking it easy. All right, we're gonna speed it up. We're gonna go down, up, arm circle all the way to the back. Good, down, lift, circle. Down, lift, circle. All right, just the arms right here. So just the arms up and back, circle it up and back. You can always start with just a smaller shoulder circle. That's okay. So lift and around. 3, 2. Let's tap it out to the side. We're gonna reach cross body. So today's strength and cardio, we gotta get that cardio in. Here's 4, 3, 2. We're gonna take it up and overhead right here. Reach and reach. Here's 4, 3, 2. All right, forward step and reach. So forward, take it back, reach and pull. So lunges are definitely gonna be something that I'm gonna be nice to my body about today. 2, step it out to the side, side lunge, hold it here, side to side. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold it in the center, cat-cow. So inhale, exhale. Good, breathe it in, breathe it out. So it's a little gentle arch of your back and then a tuck. Last one. Good, bring it all the way up, side step, nice good press. Good, 4, 3, 2, give yourself room. We're gonna go for our plank walkouts. So feet about hip width apart. We're gonna hinge it forward, slowly walk ourselves out to a nice good plank, and then walk yourself all the way back up to standing. Take your time. If you don't wanna go to the floor today, you're gonna grab that chair, and you're gonna do this at a little bit of an incline. You're gonna step it back into a plank instead of walking it forwards. And I always give that as an option for you because I know not everybody is comfortable going down to the floor. It is something we want to work on to be able to do, but you start where you are, you work your way back up. Good, one more. Good, let's bring it all the way back up. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down into your back pocket. We're gonna grab a quick drink of water. Today we're keeping it nice and simple. We have 8 exercises. We're gonna do 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest, and we're gonna do exercise 1 through 8, rest, and then we're going to repeat. Goal is to get 3 rounds. So we're gonna start with a sumo swing with a sumo star. So it's just sumo swing and then sumo star, okay? So you just add in that leg lift. So it's basically 1 in the center and then 1 where we do a side leg lift. Then we're gonna do a weighted march, and if you want, you can add overhead presses. Then we're gonna do double touch, 3 knees to 1. So double touch and then 3 knees, adding in the arms. Reciprocating rows. We start 1 up, 1 down. We do 3, 2, 1 and hold, and then we return 3, 2, 1 and hold. So we're gonna do right side, left side, and then we'll just do reciprocating. Lunge hold. We're gonna do a chop. We're gonna do curtsy, squat, curtsy. Then we're gonna do crossbody mountain climbers, and then we're gonna be on our backs for scissors, and you have standing options. But let's go ahead and start. We're gonna do the sumo swing, sumo star, and 3, 2, and 1. So sumo swing, so wider stance, down, up, down, lift. Down in the center, down, side leg lift. So hinge, center, hinge, lift. Hinge, center, hinge, lift. So it's just like when we do those dumbbell swings, but we're bringing it in the middle. Good, we wanna try to keep it in a sumo position. I like to bring my leg in closer. I want you to try to keep it a little bit wider. Hinge, middle, hinge, nice big star. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, weighted march, weighted march. Option to add an overhead press or a side raise, or a side raise. So feet hip width apart, dumbbells at your shoulders, brace the core. We're gonna march and press, march and press. You can do 1 dumbbell in the center, but I personally like doing 1 dumbbell in each hand because it means each arm has to work independently. This one is a nice, good, slow, steady march because I want you to really think about core. If we stabilize our core, we can stabilize our shoulders and go a little heavier. Good, we have 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, double touch with 3 knees. So give yourself a little bit of space to move side to side. We're gonna do a step touch, step, knee, knee, knee. Here's 2 and 1. So I got you on beat. So step touch, 3, 2, 1. Step touch, 3, 2, 1. Step touch, 3, 2, 1. Step touch. So step up, step, punch, punch, punch. Step up, step, punch. Now go at your own speed. I'm adding in just an overhead reach. The most important thing is that we're moving. So if you need to, this is okay too. So step, touch, step, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, this is our reciprocating row. And it's going to be, you're gonna end up doing 3 with a hold on the right side. So it's got a little bit of a think into it. So hinge it forward, right arm down, left arm up. We're gonna do 3, 2, 1 and hold, reset. 3, 2, 1 and hold, reset. So you're always going to be doing the hold on the right arm. 2, 1 and hold, reset. 3, 2, 1 and hold, reset. 3, 2, 1 and hold, reset. So pull, 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 hold at the top, back to the start. 3, 2, 1, good, bring it all the way up. All right, we're gonna do lunge with a chop. I am going to do a ball. You can do a dumbbell or you can do body weight. But for me today, this is what's gonna work. We're actually going to the back leg. So lunge hold, I want you to take it down and then I want you to reach. Take it down and reach. Normally we rotate over the leg that's in front. Today I want you to rotate towards the back hip. You're holding your body nice and steady, so we don't want to rotate this hip. And you can have more of a knee bend. I just am not able to today. Rotate, reach, and rotate. Good, 10 seconds. Now you can just do a hold and a press out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're gonna go curtsy, squat, curtsy. How deep you go is up to you. I'm keeping it pretty shallow today. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So I'm going to do curtsy, squat, curtsy, squat. So you can keep it a little bit taller. Still sinking in. I'm trying not to kick the cat. I do not know what her deal is. I don't know why she's all about the attention the last couple days. It's not like she's starved for attention. She gets plenty. So curtsy, squat, curtsy. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, cross-body climbers. Incline plank, plank on the floor, or standing. You're just gonna do those rotations. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. So cross, and cross, cross, and cross. Slow and steady. If this is what you have available, this is still good. Cross, cross. So it's just a nice, good rotation. That is not a kitty scratching post, I'm sorry. Good, we've got 10 seconds. We're gonna roll over onto our backs. We've got scissors. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Onto your back for scissors. If you're standing, you're gonna do mummy kicks right out to the front. Mummy kicks out to the front. If you wanna come down onto the floor, onto your backs, we're gonna take it all the way down. Low back pulled into the floor. Our time is on, and we're just gonna do little forward and back scissors. The lower you go, the harder this is. So you can go bigger, scissor, scissor, or keep it up at the top, straight legs. We're moving from our hips. Really, cat? You've got to be kidding me. Hi. You're going to be very unhappy here in about 12 seconds. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Carefully bring it down. Get your cat off of your stomach if you're like me. Roll yourself to a seated position. Give yourself a moment. Get the blood flowing back where it's supposed to go. We're going to come back up to a standing position. We're going to get ready to do round number 2. You have to go in the chair. I know. It's so hard to be a kitty. Grab a quick drink of water. All right, we're gonna get started. Sumo swing, sumo star, 45 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. So right in the center, sumo swing, sumo star. Sumo swing, right in the center, sumo star. Swing, star, kitty, swing, and star. You know, I am having a day today, and it's all because of the cat. But hey, laughter is the best medicine, right? I just don't want to kick the cat. Sumo swing, sumo star, 7 seconds right here. Good, here's 3, 2, and 1. Weighted march, overhead press option. So remember, you can always do overhead press 1 round, regular march is the next, overhead the third. 2 and 1 right here. So march and down, march and down. Okay, not gonna lie, daylight savings has seriously messed up everybody's schedules, including the cats. So nice, good press. Now, if you need to take a break, you can absolutely just do your weighted march. I want you to think about your body. I want you to think about tucking those ribs. Gotta make sure, I don't know where she went. I think she left. We'll see. All right, 12 seconds. So our ribs are tucked in, pulled down towards our hips. Just a nice, good press, nice, good march. I'm doing opposites. Next round, I might do same. I'll see how I feel. 2 and 1. Good. All right, double touch. So it's that double touch with our 3 punches. So it's really step, touch, step, knee, knee, knee. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I gotta get on beat. Double touch. 3, 2, 1. Double touch. 3, 2, 1. Step, touch, step, punch, punch, punch. Step, touch. I'm adding a little clap overhead. Out, up, out, punch. 2, 1. I really don't know what her deal is, but hey, keeps us all laughing. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1 right here. All right, 3 reciprocating rows. So last time we started with the right arm down, left arm up. This time we're gonna switch, left arm down, right arm is up. Good, in 3, 2, and 1. So we do 3, 2, now 1 and hold at the top, reset to the beginning. 3, 2, 1 and hold, reset. So it's a little tricky because that hold makes it so that we're not doing a constant reciprocating row. But 3, 2, 1 and hold, reset. 3, 2, 1 and hold, reset. 3, 2, 1 and hold, reset. Got about 7 seconds. Here's our hold, reset. Here's 2 and 1. Good job, bring it up. We're gonna go for those chops. So isometric lunge position. Again, I am just being very careful with lunge positions today since I'm doing a lot of single leg, but we're gonna reach. So we're gonna go back to the hip, reach to the sky. Reach for the hip, reach for the sky. So the goal here, whether you're in a deep lunge or you're in a more shallow one like I am, is to keep that lower body super steady as you do your rotation, okay? It's okay if your rotation is smaller than mine. We notice my lower body is not moving. I'm not shifting side to side. I don't have wobbly knees. I'm holding it nice and stable. And especially on this side with my knee and my foot feeling the way it does, stability is important to me today. 2 and 1. Carefully bring it up. We're gonna go curtsy, squat, curtsy. Remember on these, how deep you go is up to you. You can go deeper if you're ready for it. I'm staying kind of shallow. 2 and 1. So it's curtsy, low center, curtsy, low center. So I stay kind of in this low position the entire time. Like I don't fully stand, which you can if you need to. It's just a little different. But squat, curtsy, try to hold it low. Try to stay somewhat level, yes? So I look like I'm going deeper. I have more of a hinge. It's not as much knee. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Crossbody climbers. You can do your standing rotations, you can do incline plank, or you can do plank on the floor. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So cross and cross. If you want to go faster, go for it. Again, this is another one where I'm focusing on stability today. And you can see I'm not rotating my entire body or rotating my hip. I'm just doing a little cross climb using my abs. So it doesn't have to be this huge movement. That's the important thing. Good. We have 10 seconds and we're going to go for scissors. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time, if you are on the floor, you're going to do side to side scissors. If you're standing, I want you to do corner mummy kicks. Corner mummy kicks, and notice I'm not turning my body. Corner mummies. Good. Time's on, but if you're on the floor, we're just going to do scissors. If you want to cross, great. If you want to cross, you can. Out and in. Another option for this would be a cross jumping jack. If you wanted to go something a little higher impact, or even low impact, you can do cross jacks. But I want you to think core, and then nice good inner and outer thigh work. Good. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully bring it over to the side. Come up to a seated position. If you are on the floor, when you are ready, come up to a standing position. If you're standing, walk around a little bit. Take a moment, give yourself a drink. So we're gonna get ready. We're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna do a sumo swing, sumo star, starting with a little bit of cardio. And 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. So sumo swing, sumo star. So try to take the legs wider, sumo swing, and then we're gonna take it up, sumo star, sumo swing, sumo star. I like to think about taking my hands like I'm opening them up and I want to touch the backs of my hands to the wall behind me. So sumo swing, sumo star, swing, and star. I'm not arching my low back. I'm squeezing the back of my arms, the back of my shoulders, and my glutes. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Weighted march, overhead press. So shoulders down and back. This round I'm going to do same arm, same leg. I was doing opposites, 2 and 1. So this round I'm going to do same arm, same leg, same arm, same leg. You do what feels good for you today. If you've got to take out the overhead presses, you can do side raises. That's still going to challenge your core. It's just going to challenge you a little bit more side to side, but that's an option. Good, nice, good march. Try to keep your body nice and steady, so we don't want to look like a weeble wobble. We want to be more like a statue. So a little movement's okay. But if we need to do, just try to keep it as centered as you can. Means you're working those legs too. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, dumbbells down. We're gonna do our double touch with our 3 knees. If you wanna change it to a grapevine, go for it. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So step, touch, step, knee, 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 step, touch, step, punch, 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 step, touch, step, lift, 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 step, cross. So you can be grapevine right here. I'm not going to. Out, up, lift. Good, 15 seconds. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 right here. All right, we're just gonna do reciprocating rows. Or you can do 3, 2, 1, both arms at the same time, hold on 4, and then reset if you'd like. Here's 2 and 1. So option 1 is right here. We're constantly moving, kind of like a piston. Option 2, 3, 2, 1, and hold, take it down. So it depends on what you want to do. If you're doing the reciprocating row, you want to try not to rotate your body or let the shoulder blades drop as you do this. So we don't want to look like this and turn it into biceps, okay? Shoulders down, good rotation, little bit of torso, but doesn't have to be a lot. Otherwise, 3, 2, 1, and hold, take it down. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Last one. Good job. Bring it up. We're going to do our chops alternating stepping back. Alternating stepping back. So we've done this before. We do this quite a bit. 3, 2, and 1. So I'm going to step it back, chop, bring it in the middle. Step it back, chop, bring it in the middle. Again, I'm chopping towards the back leg, which is the opposite of what we normally do. But I want you to really focus on holding that body steady. Rotate and in. Rotate and up. I have a ball. It's about 2 pounds. I'm keeping it light. If you want to go a little heavier, you can. The heavier you go, the harder this is, right? Good, 10 seconds. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, curtsy, squat, curtsy. So a little bit of lower body work here. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So it's curtsy, hold, curtsy, and hold. So curtsy, squat, hold, curtsy, squat, hold. And it's okay if you're here. So if you just really stay in that nice neutral position, sunk down, weight is in your glutes, right here. So I'm feeling okay. If I go super slow and steady, a little cross, a little bit more of a hinge, a little bit more deadlift. Curtsy, squat, curtsy. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, crossbody climbers. You can do standing, you can do incline. It's whatever's going to feel better for you. Here's 2 and 1. So cross, center, cross, and center. So nice, good plank position. Make sure that we're not starting to stick our buns up in the air. So this is going to be, the blood's going to be going to our head. It's not going to feel good. It's not good for our shoulders. We want to try to keep shoulders over the wrists. And really flatten out your hands. So distribute your weight evenly between both sides, your entire hand. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna go for scissors. This round, I want you to pick which one you wanna do. You can do straight mummies, you can do corner mummies. If you're on the floor, you can do center or side to side, 2 and 1. If you want to, you can even do a few center and then reset and do a few side to side, so a little mix up. So little scissors front back, and then little scissors side to side. Yes? So you can think 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have 10 seconds. Good, in 3, 2, and 1. Carefully bring it in. You can roll yourself to the side, roll yourself to a seated position. You can walk around, grab a quick drink of water. I'm gonna stay down on the floor for the stretching. I only have a couple dumbbells on the floor, so I'm gonna leave them as they are. Give yourself a little bit of room. We're gonna start with our stretching. We're gonna do right leg only, straight leg. We're gonna do a little bit of internal, external rotation. If you wanna be here, you absolutely can be, or you can take that leg out straight, but I want you to move from your hip. The rest of your leg just follows along, okay? This is where your windshield wiper attaches to your car. The rest of your leg is the rest of your windshield wiper. In 4, 3, 2, good. Switch it over to the other side. So same thing, little windshield wipers. This is really hard for me to keep this low key. And I'm not even like CrossFit or anything. I'm just so used to being able to go. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna take those legs out straight in front of us. I want you to try to sit as tall as you can, and that just means straight up and down. You don't have to be in a perfect 90. You can be leaning back and still sitting nice and tall. And I want you to squeeze your quads. I want you to pull your toes like you're trying to get your toes as close to your tummy as possible, or pull your toes towards your knees. And we should feel a nice good stretch in the hamstrings, maybe a little bit in the calves. My heels actually lift up off of the ground just because of my calves getting tighter. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're gonna take it over onto our hands and knees. We're gonna go for a child's pose. If you need to come to standing for this, please do. I am gonna do a little bit more of a variation called like puppy. So I am not taking my hips to my heels. I'm just not gonna be doing that knee bend. But I am still going to be dropping my forehead towards the floor, trying to stretch out underneath the arms. So this is going to get a little bit more of an arch in my low back. For some of you, that might not feel good, but I want you to try to at least keep a neutral spine versus a rounded one. In child's pose, you normally do a rounded spine. It's more of a back opener. This one, I want you to focus on stretching underneath your arms, trying to keep a nice neutral spine. Here's 2 and 1. Let's go ahead and bring it up to hands and knees. Option 1, bring yourself forward to a plank position, point your toes, drop your hips, variation of up dog. As always, option 2, you come down and you're in Sphinx, right? Option 3, you come all the way down onto your tummy and you just rest your chin on your hands. Our goal is to stretch the front of the hips in a way that feels safe for your back and your shoulders and your wrists. So just nice deep breaths. In 3, 2, and 1. Tuck the toes under. Let's lift it up and back into a down dog. So I'm going to do straight knees here. My heels do not touch the ground. I'm carefully pushing the floor away as I lift my hips to the ceiling, dropping my ears between my elbows. Let's go ahead and carefully bring it back down, knees to the floor, a little bit of a break. We're going to lift it back up again. This time soften your knees, and we're going to do walk the dog. Now you don't have to be in a down dog here. You can be in a little bit more of a plank, or you can be standing. I like to do this one if I have stairs and you have a railing to hold on to. You can stand at the edge of the bottom step and carefully drop your heels off the edge of that step. Good, here's 2 and 1. Let's go ahead and take it back down to hands and knees. When you're ready, walk yourself back up to a standing position. You can walk yourself back, you can walk yourself forwards, you can do the lunge position to come back up to standing, whatever feels good for you. No judgments, right? Let's bring it into the center. We're going to take a nice deep breath in, hands slightly behind the ears. Now we're going to take it out and we're going to take back of the hand into the small of the back. So it's just a nice good inhale. I'm trying to imagine if I was against a wall and I had to keep my hands in contact with the wall the entire time. So you can actually test yourself and see if you can do that. It's harder than you think it is. It's harder than you think it is. So a lot of this is shoulder mobility. Good, we're gonna do one more. So bring it up, hands behind the ears, exhale, hands to the small of the back or to your buns, bring it down, ear to shoulder, side to side. 4, 3, 2, 1, bring the head up. We're gonna look to the right, then look to the left. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring it in the center. Just do a nice big breath in. Spread the fingers, spread the toes, and exhale. Good. One more time. Big breath in and out. And you are all done.